All right, everybody, welcome back to Coffee and Art in the Morning, part two of our mixed media color book page. So, we have cut out these flowers and this girl out of the color book, the Heart Journal Magazine color book edition. And so we're using this and these flowers, and we've incorporated them or started to incorporate them into a mixed media background. All right, so now we're working on that. We ran out of time. Oh, big surprise there. And we ran out of time. So we're coming back to finish this one. Okay. Okay, Paula. And anybody else that's here, thanks for being here. We got a full house. If I've missed saying hi to anybody, um, let me just scroll down. Hey, Army Mom, Art Mingle. Hey, Barb. Who else have I missed? I said hi to most everybody. There's Denise. Hey, Dabbies. Elk Lady. All kinds of new people that I don't recognize. Oh, there's Carla. Carla. I see you in the background over there. We're working on using your color book. Your magazine, I should say. Color book pages from your magazine. Hey, Kimmer. Who else have I missed? LZ, LJ, Pat Van. Jean's sleeping, I'm sure. Uh, she has to stream at 4:30. Hey, Martha. So Al Gal, Steffi. Hey, Tam, Terry, Trina. I think, and I know I've said hi to everybody else. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We got a full house. Yes. So can you see where we're using your page? Your two of your color book pages from your Carla is from the Heart Journal magazine, and these this and this, the flowers and the girl, came out of this issue, which was the color book fall 2015. Heartjournalmagazine.com, and you can find it's an online magazine. And Carla interviewed me last Wednesday to be in the March issue. And yeah, we're just using some of the images in a mixed media dilutions. Well, mine's a mixed media. You don't have to have it a mixed media, but mine's a mixed media. So, okay, so we're going to continue on. I had to start another part because we ran out of time in coloring the girl and the flowers, kind of sort of fussy cutting them out, and then incorporating them into this page, in this double page spread. So, yeah, we're on to part two for this. So you can see there, and the colors are looking pretty good. So let's continue on. I think I'm going to do these flowers, a nice bright yellow ochre is what I decided on. So I'm just going to mix up a little bit of, and this is all just Americana craft paint. So I'm just going to mix up a little yellow ochre and a little white to make them really pop. Let's see if that's going to be bright enough. No, that's not going to be bright enough. These flowers, you know what? I might almost have to make them white. I just want them to be like little daisies. And again, I don't want to zoom in too much because then you can't see the double page spread. But I think I'm just going to go in here and make them some little white daisies. Maybe there's just a touch of yellow ochre on the brush. And you can always go in, remember, after it's all said and done and dry, go in there with your pens or your, whatever, and you can fussy do stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do these little flowers on her that are popping over. I might even add one or two more. Let's add one or two more. Just add a couple extra flowers in there. Let's see. Let's pop that one out a little bit. Let's make one coming out from behind her there, another one there. And I want to do some more work on those leaves. Okay, so let's come down here. And I'm just going to kind of touch the little flowers with just a little bit of white. You can go back in there and shade some more, color some more. You can just continuously, add details. But I don't want to spend I want to finish the page is what I want to do, actually. I want to finish this. So we'll see how much time we have for more of the tinier things. Let's go ahead and put one over here, or a couple little ones poking out, peeking out. Maybe one right there. So just have her have a few little flowers. We could even put one or two like right up here with the little stem. Just give it a little interest. Right in that blank area. Let's just put our own little daisies in there. That, and I'll add some stems here after a while. Could go in all, all kinds of little bits like that around. I want to do these leaves before I get too much into these little flowers here. But you can add your own little bits like that. And I'm just putting 3 or 4 little petals. Nothing fancy. Maybe one right up there, just a little right there. That one's a little, almost turning into a butterfly. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop on that. And oh, wait. Oh, I do have a few in her hair. Let's see. Let's put a couple in her hair. I'm not even sure. I don't remember where exactly the flowers were, every one of them. But I'm going to put a couple in her hair. Let's put one up front, too. Just a little. Something like that. Maybe one right there. Almost like a little flower crown. That's kind of cute. All right, let's go back to the leaves. I'm going to go in with some lime and lighten them up with some white. The reason I'm going to add some white in because it'll make it, that lime green is very translucent and the white will give it a little bit more opaqueness. And I want it to show up. I want the leaves to show up. Let's see, that might be 2. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm just going to throw in a couple of leaves. It's hard to tell that maybe on camera that they're a different color, but they are. Than the white flowers. I'm just going to throw in a few little leaves here and there. A little bit darker. A couple back here, a little darker. Shh. Very carefully. And then if I want to add, that wheat thing, that wheat strand of wheat, we can put that in separately. So I'm just going to go around and add a few little flowers. It looks like it needs something like coming out right here. Looks like it needs a little bit something right there. What do y'all think? I like her. Okay, sorry you're having issues with Ustream. Crocker 2. Thanks for being here. Thanks, guys. Anybody that's, coming and going, thanks for being here. I'm going to go back on top of these little green leaves and maybe just kind of, maybe make a little center bit or a little bit brighter area. A little bit more on, like that leaf stem. Something like that. Can be a little stylized. Not everything has to look, it doesn't have to be all realistic. You can just do all kinds of things, like these little feathery things. It's just kind of like, something behind the eye there, or I mean to follow the eye. And a couple little extra little green leaves here and there. Gotta play. Gotta play sometimes. Well, really, in your journal, you can play all the time. All right. Just adding my own little details in here. I'm not really liking how that's outlined on her skin. Let's put a couple of leaves in there. That'll do it. Just put a few little leaves in there. Maybe a little bit yellow ochre on that flower. So I can put some white on top of it. Make it kind of pop a little more. Because it's kind of on her, you know, kind of behind her and on her. Like that. All right, let's go back a few more little leaves. Where else do I want some? A couple in there. Put a few darker ones right in here. Just a couple. Go back in there with some color pencil too. But you gotta wait till all that's dry. All right, now I think I want to do a little bit more like some foggy stuff in here, some clouds at the top. I don't know, maybe even a little, I'm tempted to do a waterfall coming off this flower and off of his shoulder. Let me look at it for a minute in the camera to see where I want the water. I'm not sure if I want it falling right here, like kind of coming around this way and then kind of coming down. I kind of like that idea. But then I don't know if I want the waterfall like almost dead center. But I do want it kind of coming off of him. Let's just play with it and see. Let's just go for it. All right, let's just see here. Let's just play. Let's just see what happens. So if the waterfall's coming from behind here, maybe it's coming from actually back in here. We could have a little bit of dripping coming down there, coming around here, coming around this way. Let's see. Let's see, we want it to come around like this way. A little bit of dripping there. A little dripping here. All right, let's see what we can do with this. All right. Shh, carefully, quietly. Gotta think better. Gotta feel that water. A little bit more pile up right there. All right. I'm gonna have clouds up there, so that'll be good. Have a little bit coming up from up in the clouds there. Right up in here. Y'all still with me? I got all quiet on you. And I'll take my gel pen and probably do some extra long, a few extra long trails of water too. But I want to get the really the splashy part looking done. You like when I do the water? All right, now I'm going to go ahead and let me just take, I'm going to get a clean baby wipe. And let's do maybe some clouds. I still need more detail. I can see where I need more stuff. But yeah, let's just go. Okay, let's get a little bit. I'm going to almost have to get up on my knees here because I got to look down on it, especially if it's up here. Okay. Don't want to get too lost there, but kind of just a little bit of, you don't know what's back there kind of thing. Then I'll add some whiter highlights when I get this on there. All right, now I got to decide where I want this cloudy area in here. Do I want any of it coming over on her or not? I'm not sure. I think not. I don't think I want it over her face. But I do want some almost looking like they're way back there. Real quiet. Those ones way back there. Way back there. I'm right in the crevice there. And the cloud, I'm trying to use the clouds to like connect the two pages together. You know, because there's the crack in the, you know, the middle of the book right there. Okay, Vicki, thanks. Oh, I gotta tell you something later, Vicki. I mean, I don't want to be rude to anybody, but she is my mod. I have to tell her something. I'm gonna message you something real quick. Hang on. All right, it's not doing it. Okay, sorry, Vicki, it's not letting me. I'll have to just talk to you later. Sorry. All right. I'll get to you later, Vicki. It's not letting me type in your chat, in private chat, for whatever reason. So, yeah, my mod's going to have to wait. All right, so let's just go. Thanks for being here, Vicki. We'll talk later. All right, I'm not liking the way this is too much cloudage right there. I need to get in there with my brush. Hang on, let's see. I need a little purple, a little blue. I just want to get rid of some of that white. That's that cloudage right there. It's not fitting into my world. Right there. Okay. That's a little better. It's still a little something off right here. I'm having a problem getting the crevice, you know, tied in there, but well. Okay. All right, so I'm going to need some whiter clouds up here shortly, as soon as those other ones kind of dry a little bit, so I can put another layer of white up there. All right, let me just kind of do a couple details that'll get me like thinking. All right, let me get my Posca pen. Where is it? And we're going to use this to do some stars and some stuff behind her up here. I might do some splatters too, but right now I'm just going to get some definitive stars behind her. a few little stars up in this corner, and I want some down in this little corner here too. Could almost use a shooting star right there. Could. I think I will. Maybe a couple. Yeah. See if I can smear out one more. Thanks, Terry. All right, so while I got my Posca pen out, let's play a little with the Posca pen. Although I don't know about doing these waves with the Posca pen. Let's just give it a shot here. Let's see if I can, kind of like blend them out a little. So we can do a few little like eddies, water pooly eddy thingies down in here. Just a few. It's just the indication. Essence of eddy pools. Okay, let's see. A couple. See, there's a break right there. Not like that. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I usually have that. I don't have a clock or watch in this one, although technically I'd probably want one right there. A watch part right there, or even right in here. But I was trying to use, mostly the color book page from Carla's magazine. All right, so I'm going to just use my Posca pen here to add a few little like drips of water, which you may not be able to see very well on camera. And let's do a few more little. Maybe I'll even put a little white center in each one of those little daisies. A brighter white, maybe. I don't know if that'll show up. It's not really showing up. Okay. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to do as much mixed media stuff as I can because that's what Carla's magazine is. I wanted to fit her, her medium. Using her pages. That's why I like those colors. Do you know I look for watches and haven't seen one? They're usually in advertisements or magazines, Yeah. All right, let's see. Maybe just one or two more little bits down here. Yeah, they're fun. I mean, Again, there's just a couple little areas like right here that, a little bumpy from the, collaging. All right, so let's see. I think what I want to do now is I really do want some splatters. Oh, wait, let me finish adding some more white. A few more white, extra little drips with the pen because we're having so much fun with it. A few more little splashes and drips with it. Because it's nice and bright, All right, let's see. I have a few coming out of the clouds. What else do we need? Maybe one or two right here. Oh, this kind of looks like it could be almost like rain, but you don't really know. Okay, I got a little bit of my page coming up right there. Let me glue that back down. Although I don't like anything popping up. You liking the pin action? Terry. Do I need stems on the flowers? No, I'm not going to do the stems on the flat. Oh, yes, I do on the ones I added. Thank you, Eileen. I was going to say I don't want to put stems on these because they're on top of the parrot. But yeah, you're right. I do need it on those. Let's get a dark brown, dark green. Let me see. Let me sharpen. That may not show. We'll try. Yeah, thank you. The magazine is heartjournalmagazine.com. Carrie, if she's still around, she'll put in a link, or Carla can. Either one. Put in a link. We'll just have a few kind of sticking up here and there. And that, see, now this is where I want to kind of fussy in some of the details that we didn't have time to color in part one that much. You can go in there now and kind of add a little bit more paint or pencil or markers or gel pens or any of it, you know. Yeah, heartjournalmagazine.com. I'm going to just put a few little extra little dark green things, maybe a few extra stems here and there on some of those little leaves I added. We'll do a little splattering and we'll see. But this also now, if you want to add more stuff back in here, like I can take my white or light color. Maybe I should go with yellow. I don't know what. I'll just grab a white. But you can go in here now and start adding, some more little, I don't know if that's going to show up. But so it's not so flat. You could go in there and add just little bits of color pencil. Make it a little bit more glowy back there. Or whatever. I mean, you can make it darker, you can make it lighter. I'm just giving it some, so it's not so flat back in there. See, like right in here. If you just go in there and just a little bit of something in there, it just makes it not look so flat. It looks like there's something going on back there. Okay, maybe a couple more stems. Shading around some of the leaves and some more stems, but you can do all that. It'll go right over color acrylic paint. Your color pencil go right over your acrylic paint to add more little details and whatnot. Shade that little leaf there. Oh, and I did want to add some more shadow or shading to her orange dress. Remember, I wanted to go in there. Can add a little bit of shading down in there. Where's my leaves? I want some more stems right there. Hope that's showing up a little. Maybe right under the lace, a little bit more shadow. I mean, it's not like an exact science. Okay, now with the Posca pen, I think I'm going to go ahead and add some little stitching lines. And the thing about like a gel pen, or I don't know if you can see that, when that dries, if you don't want it white, you can go over it with a pencil. Go over it with a pencil in like light purple, and it'll still be light. But if you just try to go with a light pencil right on, now of course if you had a light lavender Posca pen, that would work too, but I don't. And keep seeing that as a book she's holding. Oh, you see it as she's holding a book in there somewhere? Oh, right here. Oh, her bodice looks like a book. Yeah, it could. I think it's supposed to be a dress, but Deb, it's your world. You can make it whatever you want. Um, but anyway, like where I'm going with the Posca pen, and making little areas white, like the little stitching. Once it dries, you can go over it with a light, you know, your, where is it? Where's my lavender? Just go in there and go over it with a light pen. It'll like dull it down just a little if you don't want it stark white. I kind of want it stark white because she's got that white lace. So I'm going to kind of leave that. All right, let's see what else did I want to add on there. I kind of somehow lost a little bit of her color in her neck right there. Let me fix that. Maybe just a little bit more shadow up under here. Maybe just a little more blending on her hand. Let's see. I'm thinking of what else I just might want to add. Maybe a little bit more lime green in these leaves. Kind of blend out the dark green a little bit more green. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to do these little wheat things. So this is what we'll do with the Posca pen and the turning it kind of yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Posca pen and I'm going to redraw those little wheat things. Let's see if you can see that. See? And I'll hit it with the heat gun. And when they're dry, let me kind of highlight a couple of those little white flowers too. When it dries, I'll go back over it with just a little bit of yellow so that you can tell it's kind of like wheat, those wheat, stalks or whatever. So they're not stark white. But I have to make them stand out. There's one in her hair. I think those are all of them. All right, let me hit that with the heat gun so I can just go over it with a little bit of yellow color pencil. So what I'll do is I'll just take a yellow, and here, let me kind of hold it up so you can see. And I'm just going to kind of go in there in the center and just add a little bit of yellow on top of the white. Could even go back in with even maybe, let me do the yellow first. And then maybe go right into the center with just a tiny bit of like a sienna or something. And go in there with just a little bit of a shadow like that. Not much, just a touch. Just a touch. See? Something like that. And then maybe some of the stalks that I've lost, the stems rather, and go back over the stems. Because we've given this a lot of work, a lot of touching. So some of the little things might have got lost. All right. But I think you get the idea. I did kind of want to do some things with her hair. I wanted some kind of little loose hair. Let's see, I don't know if my marker, let's see, do I want to try a marker, like just a kind of a brown? Let's see how dark this will be. No, that's not going to be, that's going to be too, I don't think a red will show up on that green, but we'll give it a try. Just going to get one of these water-based markers and just kind of go in there with a few little red, brighter red. And what I'm thinking is kind of having a few kind of come out, like curly, a little bit of curly ones. Now, like I said, I don't think it's going to show up very much. I can see it a little bit, but just adding a little bit of brighter red on top of the color pencil. Just making it stand out just a little. And just maybe a little curl or two coming down her forehead like that. I don't want it to look like she's bleeding. I want it to look like little curly hairs. Now it just kind of looks like, I don't want her face to look cracked, you know? Anyway. All right. I'm just looking. Okay, I think I'm going to do a few splatters. Maybe a couple colors. Yeah, I'm not sure about the red little things coming out of her hair. I mean, but she has red hair. I think you can tell they're little tendrils. But, yeah. Coming out like that. I don't want to go crazy. I'm getting too many red little tendrils. Let's do one here. Let's do a little red one coming down. That way you can kind of tell that it's her hair and not, you know, a crack in her face. I'll just put a few little. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it though. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, I don't know. You can't overdo it. You believe me, you can't overdo it. All right. So I think now the last thing I want to do. Let me go ahead and spritz this little bit of white that's left here, and I'll put a little bit of you know, what do you call it? It's probably not going to be enough white. I don't know. Let's see. A few little, yeah, this brush is, I need a little bit more white. Let me do it off fresh palette. Otherwise, I'm going to get like weird colors. All right. Let me get a fluffier brush. All right, let's see what we can do. Just do a few little splatters right over the top of the flowers. I want, look, that was a little bit much. Oh well. Now I could wipe that back if I want, but I kind of like a little bit of those thicker ones right in there. Let's go down here in the water. I'm trying not to get it like on her or the bird. I'm trying to keep it kind of around them. Get a little bit of, I did some stars. I'll put a little bit more up there. Maybe on these leaves right here. That gives it a little something. It could be, we could have done this also with the lime green. I think that's good. I'm going crazy with the little splotties now. Okay. Let me hit it with the heat gun and we'll take a look-see at it. Move everything out of the way. Whoops. All right. Not sure about the tendrils. That may have been one thing too much, but okay, I see a few spots that are still wet, but I think we're going to call that one done. What do y'all think? Do you think this is bright enough right there? I'm not sure if her little feathery things are quite bright enough, but maybe. You like the tendrils? Okay. They're a little bright though. I almost need to put a little bit of a shadow, like just a little bit of brown with them here and there, so they don't look so stark, because her hair isn't that, her hair is a little more auburn than this bright red that I just added. But thinking maybe just going over the bright red just a little. Going over the bright red just a little might tone it down a little. Just a little. Thanks, guys. You like the tendrils? Okay. And I'll take a picture of it and I'll post it on Twitter and whatever. And I'll also send the picture. I'll send one to you, Carla. Email you a picture of it so you can use it or not. And so, yeah. I think it was fun, guys. It was fun. And I did enjoy showing the color books that I got for gifts from Renee and from Scrappy Pats. Thank y'all so much. Oh, I don't mind. It was fun. Is there anything else y'all want to ask or talk about or look at before we go? I did not use the leaf and the bird. Let me kind of even just fussy cut him out. Maybe we can find a place for the little bird, but I don't want to have to incorporate him. I don't want to have to paint him in. So I'm going to fussy cut him so I could, if I find a place for him, I can just glue him on without having to paint him in. Oh, you're welcome, guys. Y'all know I love it. I love streaming. It's fun. And so this is the third thing that we've recorded today, isn't it? Or is it do we just do two? I think, yeah, we did do another part. We did a color book and Happy Mail, and then part 1 and part 2 of this. All right, so I got this little bird. Oh, well, let's not put him in a pile of white. Let's get the little white splotches off my hand. All right. So we have this little bird that was from the color book page. And we could put him up here in the sky. So I don't want to put him right in the crease because it'll get bent up. He almost gets a little lot. You know what? Maybe right up in here. I'm just looking in the camera to see where he shows up the best. He doesn't really show up because there's so much going on, Guess we could maybe put him right there. He'd show up right there. What do y'all think? Should we put the bird right there? Yeah, putting him in the yellow. Yeah, we could put him up here. Let's look at that. All right, do y'all like him up here? I kind of do like him up there. A little bit more on the flower. Okay, it's hard to pick things up with this Band-Aid. Okay, what about there? All right, what do y'all think? Placement 1 or placement 2? I think I'm going with placement 1. I think placement 1. Yeah, I think he does need to go there. That brings a little blue up into that corner. Yeah, let's put him there. I'm not even going to look. I know y'all are probably answering me. I'm not looking. I'm going to glue. Oh, sorry, guys. I bumped the camera. Okay, so I'm going to just glue them up in that corner right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everybody said 1 anyway, so that worked. Yeah, so we use that little bird from the page. So, Carla, I hope you liked it. If she's still here, I don't know. But, yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. So I still haven't sorted my paintbrushes, but I think y'all are probably ready to move on. All right, guys. So I hope y'all like it. Like I said, there's a little bit better color right there. It's a little flashed out. There we go. I think I caught it. There we go. That's a little bit better on the color. Yes, I am. Well, this isn't the original Tweedledee. The original Tweedledee shirt was black and white. This is a different one. It's black and gray. But it is, it's kind of like the Tweedledee shirt. I don't know. Let me see if I can find, I'll see if I can find that real quick. Let me see. Where is the napkin journal? Looking. Hang on, guys. If I can find it real quick, I'll show you the Tweedledee. That's not it. That's not it. Because it's not bound. It's loose. It's a loose journal now. Is it down here? Maybe it's down here. Hang on, guys. I might be able to find it. Let me move the stack. Ah, yes, here we go. Let me see. They're all stuck together because I got a pile of stuff on top of them. I need to clean. Can you believe I need to clean already? Okay, so this is the napkin journal. And it's all out of order and bits and whatever. But these pages were made, they're 12 by 12, and they were made with stencils, collage bits, paint, and napkins. Okay? And it is a little close, so I think we can kind of show. Whoops. So these are all made with these are all napkins. Well, anyway, the Tweedledee shirt, let me just flip through here until we get to it. They're out of order too, guys. Okay, here it is. Here's the Tweedledee. Where's the back? Okay. So this is how this goes. So go this way. Yeah. Okay. So Hubster, actually it goes this way, I think. Yeah. So Hubster, when I did this page, it's supposed to be like an Alice in Wonderland upside down world. This is supposed to be upside down, okay? Hi, Iffy. This is upside down. This is my little Alice in Wonderland upside down world. I use watch parts for like little background mushroom things and plants and stuff. Well, anyway, when Hubster, yeah, he was laughing at me being okay. And I said, "You're calling me Tweedledee or Tweedledum?" Because they wear the same shirt. Give them hair. Give them hair. Give them a comb over, right? I totally like the balls, but yeah. So anyway, but here's this page right here. This is a couple, I did use, I think, 2 or 3 girls in this journal. And it's all, I did make this journal out of 12 by 12 paper, but it started falling apart because I'm not a bookbinder. And so with my glue just basically, it just kind of, fell apart. But these are made from napkins and paint and stencils and a couple of pages. Now, see, this doesn't go with this. So this goes with this. It goes this way. I think somehow they're just switched around. So there's that page. These are napkins. This is stencil. Just different. And then I added my own little, vines and moss and stuff. Okay, so this is the Alice girl. And just made a quick little page there with my hand carved bead. These are napkins. So I was just kind of showing how we did. Okay, that goes with that page. This goes with my, okay, I really like this one too. And again, came apart, so it kind of glue came apart there. But anyway, she's my moth girl. And the moth girl she goes all the way, goes up the stairs there. This journal is probably at least 4 years old, maybe 5. I really love her, and she does not have vampire teeth. Again, that's just where something's come off of the page from before. My favorite page, though, is, there's another one. My favorite page is my Mona Lisa, but I'm missing half the Mona Lisa page. Let me look here. They're all out of order, guys. The pages are they're all double page spreads, and they're all out of order. So let's see here. Okay, this is part of it. Where's the other half? Let me see. Flip. Here it is. This is my favorite one. This is my muse, my Mona Lisa muse in her cage. Let me stack these up. There we go. They're all double page spreads. So there's Mona. There's Mona in the cage. And I used a bit of a jewelry finding to hold the cage up there. And then this is from a vintage book that Miss Rose sent me on some pages from Prague, old Prague pages. And then, of course, I made my own little universe up there. So I really like this page. Anyway, glue malfunction. That's what it was. So this is old. This is old. Like I said, probably 4, maybe 5 years. I mean, that was one of the first things that we did on when I started streaming. So yeah, so if you're just coming in iffy, sorry, we just did 2 parts on this page and a color book and haul. Well, the color books were the haul. I mean, Happy Mail. I bought myself one and then I was gifted some, so I did record that too. So, all right, guys. Well, I guess I'll head out. Anything else? Anybody has any questions or anything? Otherwise, I have a big mess behind me from doing this. Books and papers and whatnot. Um, so thanks, guys. I guess I'll head on out if nobody has any other things to say or talk about. My nail color. My nail color is, this is Sinful Shine. Let me see what color it is. Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to get out the mag light. Rendezvous number 1238. Yeah, that's what color it is right there. All right, guys. Well, we'll see about doing an impromptu during the week if there's time. I'm trying to think anything else. Looking around, thinking. I think that's it, guys. I think I showed y'all everything I got to show. So we will see you later, and I will upload these. Laurel might stream. Okay. Well, is she here? I didn't see Laurel, but if she's going to stream, put her link in. I know if y'all are here, Z is going to stream, I think, if she can, at 7:30 after Jean. Jean streams at 4. So I don't know. I don't know if Laurel's here, but if somebody says she might stream. Oh, impromptu, but not tomorrow. Oh no, it wouldn't be tomorrow anyway, Carrie. I gotta have a day in between. Most times anyway. Okay, so you're saying Laurel might stream tomorrow. Okay, gotcha. All right. No, it wouldn't be before Wednesday. So thanks, guys, for being here. Bye.